Known as the father of his country, Washington was the first president of the United States and a key figure in the American Revolution. He loved farming and personally managed his Mount Vernon estate. He also enjoyed horseback riding and hunting, reflecting his deep appreciation for nature. A founding father and the second U.S. president, Adams played a crucial role in drafting the Declaration of Independence. He was passionate about history and philosophy, spending much of his time reading and writing on these subjects. The principal author of the Declaration of Independence and the third U.S. president, Jefferson doubled the nation's size with the Louisiana Purchase. A polymath, he loved gardening, architecture, music, and collecting books, showcasing his Renaissance man persona. Known as the father of the Constitution, Madison was the fourth U.S. president and a key architect of the U.S. legal framework. He was an avid reader and writer, particularly drawn to political theory and history. The fifth U.S. president, Monroe, is remembered for the Monroe Doctrine, which opposed European interference in the Americas. He enjoyed working on his Virginia farm, reflecting his passion for agriculture. The sixth president and son of John Adams, he was known for his intellect and efforts to modernize infrastructure. A lover of literature and science, he also kept detailed diaries and wrote poetry. The seventh president, Jackson, championed populism and expanded executive power. A fearless warrior, he enjoyed dueling and horse racing, embodying his bold and combative personality. The eighth president and the first not of British descent, Van Buren, faced an economic crisis during his term. He had a flair for fashion and was often called the gentleman president for his sophisticated style. The ninth president served the shortest term, just 1 month, but was a celebrated military hero of the War of 1812. He loved reading about military history and engaging in outdoor activities. The 10th president and the first to succeed a predecessor upon death, Taylor was a staunch constitutionalist. He was musically inclined and played the violin, bringing a creative touch to his presidency. The 11th president expanded U.S. territory significantly, including Texas and California. Known for his work ethic, Polk was a man of action with little time for hobbies. A hero of the Mexican-American War, Taylor became the 12th president but died in office after just over a year. He enjoyed horseback riding and outdoor life, reflecting his frontier spirit. The 13th president, Fillmore, signed the Compromise of 1850, seeking to ease North-South tensions. He was an avid reader and helped establish the Buffalo Historical Society. The 14th president, Pierce, signed the Kansas-Nebraska Act, reigniting debates over slavery. He was known for his sociable nature and frequently attended gatherings and dances. The 15th president, Buchanan, struggled to prevent the secession of Southern states. He enjoyed gardening and took pride in cultivating his home's flower beds. The 16th president, Lincoln, preserved the Union during the Civil War and abolished slavery. He loved reading, especially Shakespeare, and was known for his humor and philosophical discussions. Succeeding Lincoln, Johnson led the nation through Reconstruction but faced impeachment. A former tailor, he retained a fondness for sewing and craftsmanship. A Civil War hero, Grant served as the 18th president, championing Reconstruction and civil rights. He was an expert horseman with a deep appreciation for animals. The 19th president, Hayes, ended the Reconstruction era and promoted civil service reforms. He enjoyed fishing, hiking, and exploring nature, often taking time to appreciate the outdoors. The 20th president served only 6 months before being assassinated. A scholar and teacher, he was fluent in multiple languages and enjoyed reading classical literature. The 21st president, Arthur, reformed the federal civil service system. Known for his impeccable style, he was passionate about fashion and interior design, earning the nickname Elegant Arthur. The 22nd president, Cleveland, was known for his integrity and opposition to corruption. He loved fishing and hunting, often retreating to nature to escape the pressures of office. The 23rd president expanded U.S. influence internationally and supported modernizing the Navy. He was an avid reader and enjoyed discussing politics, literature, and history. The only president to serve 2 non-consecutive terms, Cleveland focused on fiscal conservatism during his second term. He maintained his passion for fishing and outdoor activities. The 25th president led the U.S. during the Spanish-American War, securing new territories. A devoted family man, he spent his leisure time with loved ones and enjoyed quiet evenings at home. The 26th president was a charismatic leader, conservationist, and advocate for the square deal. He loved exploring the wilderness, big game hunting, and boxing, embodying an adventurous spirit. The 27th president later became Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, the only person to hold both roles. He enjoyed golf and had a sharp wit, often using humor to connect with others. The 28th president led the U.S. through World War I and helped establish the League of Nations. An intellectual, he enjoyed writing, political theory, and spending time with his family. The 29th president advocated for a return to normalcy after World War I but faced numerous scandals. He enjoyed golf, poker, and socializing at exclusive gatherings. The 30th president, Coolidge, was known for his quiet demeanor and commitment to limited government. He appreciated simple pleasures like hiking and spending time with his family. The 31st president faced the Great Depression and implemented large-scale public works projects. He was an engineer by training and enjoyed geology, fishing, and writing. The 32nd president, FDR, led the U.S. through the Great Depression and World War II. He enjoyed sailing, collecting stamps, and entertaining guests at his family estate. The 33rd president guided the U.S. post-World War II, enacting the Marshall Plan and desegregating the military. A lover of music, he played the piano and enjoyed reading history. The 34th president and former World War II Supreme Allied Commander, Eisenhower championed peace and infrastructure development. He loved golf and bridge, often unwinding with these activities. The 35th president, JFK, inspired a generation with his leadership during the Cuban Missile Crisis and the space race. He enjoyed sailing, reading, and engaging in debates on politics and ideas. The 36th president promoted civil rights and the Great Society programs. He found solace in his Texas ranch, where he enjoyed horseback riding and spending time outdoors. The 37th president improved U.S.-China relations but resigned over the Watergate scandal. He loved bowling, playing the piano, and writing books on foreign policy. The 38th president restored trust after Watergate and focused on healing the nation. A former college football star, he maintained his passion for sports and physical fitness. The 39th president focused on human rights and energy reform, later earning a Nobel Peace Prize. He enjoyed woodworking, painting, and teaching Sunday school in his post-presidency. The 40th president revitalized conservatism and helped end the Cold War. A former actor, he enjoyed horseback riding and spending time on his California ranch. The 41st president led the Gulf War coalition and strengthened international diplomacy. An adventurer, he loved skydiving, boating, and playing tennis. The 42nd president presided over economic prosperity and faced impeachment over personal scandals. He enjoyed playing the saxophone and remained a passionate reader of history and biographies. The 43rd president responded to 9/11 with a global war on terror. He enjoyed baseball, painting, and spending time at his Texas ranch. The 44th president, Obama, was the first African-American president, known for healthcare reform and social change. He loved basketball, reading novels, and listening to jazz and soul music. The 45th president, Trump, was a businessman who emphasized America First policies. He enjoyed golf, television production, and engaging with the media. The 46th president focuses on rebuilding infrastructure and fostering international alliances. A family man, he enjoys cycling, reading, and spending time with loved ones.